All right, this is a tutorial on creating the star piece for the base plate. Definitely not the only way to create the star piece, just a way to create the star piece. So you're going to start by creating a 5-point polygon, a pentagon. So when you drop down the triangle arrow or the rectangle arrow, you'll notice there are a bunch of different shapes. So we are going to create a polygon, and we want it to be a 5-star or 5-point polygon. So I choose that. I'm going to come to the center, and I'm going to create my polygon to the size that I want it, approximate size. I recommend that you put the tip straight up. You can off skew your star however you want. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I choose my polygon. Now to size it, you're going to need to put an exterior circle to the point of the polygon to make sure that it's the correct size. For purposes of this tutorial, I'm not going to worry about sizes, so I'm just not going to put that circle there. I am going to put the circle on the inside. That's going to be the interior dimension of my star. Now, notice this is a solid line. I am just going to use this to help me to create my piece. So I want to turn this circle here into what's called a construction line. So it's just a dotted line that is a guide for me to work with. Now I'm going to create the actual star pieces. The pentagon is only giving me the location of the points. They're not the shape that I'm looking for. So I'm going to choose one of the points, and I'm going to bring my line until I see the tangent constraint that shows up. The tangent constraint goes back, tangent constraint shows up. So I want to bring that line to when I get the tangent constraint. And I'm going to do that for all directions of all of my points. All right, so I'm going to go right around the circle, and I'm going to put in these tangent lines. And as I do this, you may start seeing the shape of the star develop. There it is. And you kind of want to take your time doing this, because if you miss one, it's not the end of the world. You can go back and put the tangent constraint in with the lines. I just find it easier to just do it in one step. Okay, so now I've created, you should be able to see the star that I've created here. The last step is just to go around and trim all the unnecessary lines. You may find it useful to create when you go and create the pentagon, putting that as construction lines as well, because then there'll be dotted lines that may help you trim things away when you're done. And the key is to not trim lines that you need. And you can see the star is starting to show up. Something that feels like it could have been a tricky process is really not that horrible. And now you have a star.